So let's see what Rakheem Cronwall has to offer. Like Faz said, 3 for 10. He really bowled well tonight. And he's off the mark.
Barry, I was coming through Antigua. I spent about 8 hours in the Antigua airport just the day prior to the...
He's a favourite. You're correct. He's a favourite. I mean, everyone has been telling me how well he has done in that tournament and how well he can play. We just haven't seen it. We saw him first in 2011 when he was only 17 years old. Rakheem Cronwall is only 19 years old now, and he's been doing quite well at the Leeward Islands level. He's from Antigua, but he has not been able to transfer that form for the Leeward Islands at the Caribbean T20 level.
Liberta man, under the gaze of Kenny Benjamin, former West Indies fast bowler, who played for the Liberta Cricket Club. And he bowled well. He bowled beautifully today. He was very effective, Cornwall, with the ball. With the asking rate up and big shots to be played, watch for the cutters.
And that's peeled down to third man, gone for 4. I don't know if Santoki will be discouraged by that. He might be more encouraged than anything else.
It's certainly not where Cornwall intended to hit it. Nowhere near. Santoki's asking him to hit the ball down the ground, long on and long off. Because there's a short third man and a short fine leg, Santoki's going to be bowling very straight because of that. He can't give width either side of the stumps. If he does give width, he cannot put pace on the ball. The third man has dropped back now to an orthodox deep third man.
That has gone very high, but it has not gone far. But he will get away as the catch is dropped by John Campbell. They're appealing for the run out, but I think that's more in disappointment than anything else. Campbell really should have taken that.
Is it pace off the ball? That's the first thing. Looking at the run out first of all. Nice home. Cornwall's home. He's a tall man, so he gets a good arm's length in, which saves him. That is grounded. It's not in the air. And it could prove to be, well, critical let off by young Campbell. Might have been paced off. Sometimes they'll vary here and use the indifferent pace of the pitch.
Deal for stumping. And umpire Nero is going upstairs. Comfortably back.
Yeah, I like that from Santoki. He bowls from well behind the crease most times. Difficult to give that up. I wouldn't say comfortably back. Look at where the toe lands. That is what I want more and more of the seam bowlers in the Caribbean to be working at, instead of pushing that front line. No, I don't think you can give that. So I wouldn't say it's comfortable, but it's home, Barry.
Third umpire Joe Wilson there making the decision. Not out, so everyone will return to their respective field placings. 37 from 19. They need a big over the Leeward Islands. This is the closest that they have got so far to winning a match. But they just seem to be cramping up at this stage. The required rate 11.6. 17 overs gone now, 75 for 5, and Cornwall will retain the strike. Do you think at this stage, Bish, he should be trying to give Thomas the majority of it, or with 36 from 18, it doesn't matter?
No, both guys have to seize the opportunity. Cornwall is powerfully built and reputed to be a good striker of the ball, and you'd expect that for a guy of his height and build. Thomas as well, because you've got 36, you need 2 runs a ball. You have to ensure no dot balls are delivered or minimize those. It can't always be about big hitting. But I think when the opportunity presents itself, whoever is on strike has to try to seize on it. Important to try to assess what sort of delivery is coming your way. Bernard slides into you, we know that he takes pace off the ball. Where are the deep fielders? What is my strength as a batter? Where is my favorite scoring area? All of those assessments have to be made. And so, Barry, I think as the bowler runs in, you have to keep a number of options open in terms of scoring areas. It's not about picking one area. I don't think bowlers are too clever these days, particularly someone as experienced as this man. But you have to try to keep 2 or 3 scoring options open and execute.
Clever shot, very clever shot from Rakheem Cronwall, and it's gone for 4.
But this is brilliant. It's not always about brute force from Cornwall, as we have now come to know. He has looked around the field and he said, well, Bernard may come Yorker length. There's a short fine leg. They think I'm going to hit it down to long on and long off, which is protected. So I will play this scoop, which is part and parcel now of countering the Yorker. I'm beginning to be impressed by Cornwall a lot more.
Let me tell you, he's certainly bowled very, very well tonight. And that's going to go into the boundary as well. This is Rakheem Cornwall's night. 3 wickets for 10 runs, and now he's leading a little fight back for the leewards. There is hope yet.
Piece off the ball. The scoop Yorker sort of put pressure on Dave Bernard, where he said, well, I can't go Yorker again. I've got to do something else. I've got to change it up. And he gave too much width. Very well played. Now, if he can carry this on, he's won me over.
The thing about Rakheem Cronwall, he's only 19, Bish, and with that kind of age, there's still so much time for development. Someone like Rakheem Cronwall, if he was to get into this whole franchise setup that's going to hopefully start by the end of this year, you never know what a professional franchise and a professional setup and system can do for young cricketers like someone like him with that kind of talent.
Well, the critical thing is that people look at him and obviously he's burly. But I know that Stuart Williams and company have been working with him together with the team on his fitness and doing extra work separate and apart from that. So if there are the natural tendencies there, the hallmarks of a decent all-around cricketer, then as he can. Not sure I'd take that chance with Russell if it were me. I'd probably go Bernard. Let's see what Tamara Lambert is thinking. I'm voting Bernard.
All right. I'm going with you, Bish. You've not got many of the answers on the pre-match bets wrong so far.
That's where people get in trouble. I lull them into a false sense of security and then ask them to follow me, and they end up in deep trouble.
Oh no, I hope that's not how it is with your life in general.
It is.
Oh my goodness me.
Big delivery coming up here. Big delivery coming up here from Santoki. 17 required from 7. If Cornwall can get a boundary here, it it certainly brings them into almost an equal standing to the last over. What's the feel?
It's a big offside field. There's no sweeper, which is interesting. And look at that. 4 runs. No one on the boundary in the offside. And Santoki chose to bowl it. Wanted the off-stump. A free hit, you can almost say. 13 needed from the last over.
Give credit to Cornwall. He understood maybe what might be coming his way. He stays still. Remember that he stays still. He doesn't go charging down the pitch or backing away outside leg stump. This could be his moment of truth to deliver to a wider regional audience that he has talent. He has that short fine leg in place, so one would suggest he won't get too straight to Devon Thomas.
That's a good hit. That's gone wide in the offside and well stopped. Very good fielding there by David Bernard. It was going for 4 and he really did well to cut it off.
This is a good scoring option. If you can play this inside-out shot over extra cover wide of long off, very rarely, if ever, is there a fieldsman in that position. But it's not an easy shot to play.
That's another good hit. Just 2 more runs. And the equation now 9 from 4. A boundary is what the Leewards would love.
The only, I suppose, negative, I wouldn't want to say negative, is that Cornwall isn't quick between the wickets. Because he's a big guy, he's heavy set, and I know about all being slow between the sticks. He's not that quick, so the running game is a little bit harder for Devon Thomas.
Loud shout for caught behind. Now it says the umpire. Best case scenario for Jamaica, it's a dot ball.
He was hitting the ball through the offside so very well for the previous 2 deliveries that someone bellowed out in the commentary box behind us. And this is probably the ideal delivery for him to have skirted that through the offside again. He's chosen the option of trying to beat short fine leg.
Should just be a single and is. So 8 from 2, which is 2 4s or 6 and 2. Can Rakheem Cronwall crown off a tremendous day he's had? First with the ball, taking 3 wickets for 10 runs, and now hitting 22 runs from 13 balls, which has included 4 4s and has given the Leewards a massive glimmer of hope. That's in the air, and that's gone. They'll confirm if it's 6 or 4, but that's a good shot nevertheless. That's 6. So they need 2 from 2.
Well, here's Rakheem Cronwall establishing his credentials as an exciting young prospect in regional cricket. Looks as though that is gone for 6. Not absolutely sure yet.
Looks to me like 6. They're still trying to confirm it. Yeah, that's 6.
6.
That is 6. So they actually need 2 from 1. Well, what's the game plan? Bring all the fielders in, Bish?
One gives you a super over if you're the batting unit. 2 for a win. So I think it'll be a little bit of an in-out field. I think there'll be probably 1 or 2 fielders staying out, because the fielding captain, Tamara Lambert, has to think about stopping the 1, because he can probably say from this position a super over might not be a bad idea. So you have 1 or 2 deep fielders. Probably be an in-out field, I'm thinking.
I don't know. I kind of disagree. I think that Tamara Lambert at all costs, should bring the field in and eliminate the thought of a super over.
Yes, but then you're putting all your eggs in one basket, and if it pays off, you won't have a second chance, Barry. You have to have an in-out field, which Tamara Lambert has right now.
Well, I think Cronwall might even end any thought at all. Might even finish the game in with a flurry. 28 from 14, and boy, how well has he played.
Rakheem, this is your moment.
Super over. Super over is going to be the umpire signals by, and that means the match is tied. We're going to a super over. Well done, Rakheem Cronwall. Well done, Devin Thomas.
Let's have a look at it. Cornwall is a tall man. Has this gone above his head? No. This is a legal delivery.
That was a good delivery.
Excellent work by the umpire. And he could have been run out. As I said before, his strength isn't a running game. It's a big shot game. So Landry Russell was on the crest of it going all wrong here. Super over here at the Queen's Park Oval. What an exciting